Hey everyone, so here's another video on another mold. Now this is Spider-Man. I have another video on one that is for the turtles and another one that shows Hello Kitty. And these are supposed to be ice trays, and you fill them up with water, stick them in the freezer, and they pop out little ice cubes with the imprint of whatever the ice tray has. And I usually buy these to make candy molds, as you can see here, and some are smaller. These are nice and round. I had originally bought these because I was planning on putting Oreos in here, but it turns out that the Oreos are way bigger than this. Just, well, not way bigger, but just about, and it didn't fit, and I wanted it to make sure that it would, you know, go in there and it's going to be all sealed up, but it didn't fit. The only thing I can think of to have the Oreos in there is by chopping them up and then just sticking little chunks of Oreos in there. I have a few here that are already chopped up, and I have quite a bit of things that you can put in here if you don't want to just give out a big chunk of candy melt. And so, like I said, my idea was to fill in the mold with an Oreo and then just fill it with the candy, but it didn't fit, so I ended up having to chop them up and putting them in that way. And I think this one was around $11. I got this a few months ago, and I bought it for this this reason too, because I wanted to make some of these candies for a party. And I'm going to show you how to take these out. Now, the other ones that I show, they easily just pop out really nicely. I don't know if these, because they're bigger or because they're deep, I'm not sure. Maybe because of the imprint that it has, it kind of clings really well to the candy. But what I like to do is once they come out, I like to stretch them out like this in all directions, and you will hear a lot of like cracking, and that's the chocolate peeling off from the walls of the mold. And so I already did that because I already took everything out, and with my fingers here I push up while I push down with my thumbs. You're gonna need some elbow grease for these, because I don't know if it's because they're really thick or because the imprints really stick on to that. And so I really like how these turn out. They're very nice and detailed, and they're very thick. So you don't have to make them this thick. You can make them any size that you like. Make them as thin as chips. And I just made them like this so you can see how thick you can get these done. And very easy. Like I said, you just pour in your candy in here. You will need some candy melt. So you can choose any color that you like, but of course you want to use red for Spider-Man. And you just put those in the candy melt machine, or you can put it over a double boiler and just stir them till they're nice and melted, and then you can just pour it with a spoon. Since these are nice and big, you don't need like a plastic bottle or a piping bag to pipe them in. The other ones that I do have, you could use them. You don't have to, but it's a little bit messy since they're a little bit smaller. But you won't have any problem with these. And what I like about these, all the molds that I have, is that you can fill them up as much as you want or as little as you want. They're really neat. I have a lot of goodies here that you can fill yours with. Like I said, if you don't want to give someone just a big chunk of candy melt, you can put in some mini M&Ms or mini Reese's Pieces. You have almonds or peanuts or cashews. You can do the Oreos and chop them in pieces. I have here one that I literally just cut in, not even in half, it's just like just tiny bit, and then I just chopped it up, and I use that. And then we have my favorite toffee bits, and we have white and chocolate chips, and some caramel little squares, and I will show you. I don't know which one of these it might be, but what I did with these, this caramel here is I squished it with my hands till I got almost like a little dish. And I don't know, I don't want to take too much time on this because the time is ticking. And I try to do it while it's still in the package, that way I don't put all my fingers on it. And of course looking to be clean because we always wash our hands before we touch food. And as you can see here, I have a little circle cookie cutters, probably about an inch. And I spread this out as big as I have my cookie cutter. And then I'll take out the wrapper, set it on a plate, and then just cut out my, I'm going to do that right now actually so you can understand what I'm saying. I'll move this over here. Let me see if I'm okay. So then let's do that, and then I'm going to cut it with my cookie cutter. Since this is metal, it's really sharp, it'll cut it in seconds. And then just poke it out, and then you'll have a little disc of the caramel there. And then what I do is I fill a little bit of this cavity here, and then I put that in there, and then I finish filling it up with the candy melt. And then so I'll have a little bit of a caramel filling similar to this here. This one has white candy chips, chocolate chips in there, and a little bit of caramel right there. Of course you can do the caramel with maybe some almonds or peanuts or cashews. I'm going to cut one up. Hopefully I'll grab the one I did with the caramel. If not, it's going to be just fully, oh, there you go. So it looks like this. I know that was a little loud, sorry about that. It's going to look like that. So you can do so many things. You can mix and match. Like I said, like here, you can have like peanuts with your caramel. You can have like your Oreo. Maybe you can add some M&Ms. So you can pretty much do a lot of things with this particular mold here. Comes in handy when you have something Spider-Man. Then you can do so many things with it. And of course you can do ice. That's what it was made for. But I just wanted to share that info with you guys. Again, Amazon.com. You can also check eBay and see if they carry this. And that is all. You want to check out my other videos for the other molds that I have. They're already up. And thumbs up the video if you like it. Subscribe if you want to see more videos on some of this baking and party stuff. And that's about all. Thanks so much for watching again, guys. Hope you find it interesting, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.